What's up everybody, it's Robin Gaming here. So today marks the day that we are 30 days away, which means 1 month left until the release of Uncharted The Lost Legacy. Now, this is going to be a very special moment because this is going to be pretty much the ending of Uncharted the way we know it, in a way that, you know, yeah, we're probably not going to be hearing from the franchise in a very, very long time after this. And that's, in my opinion, sad to see. At the same time, it's kind of bittersweet, right? And I've had the request from a lot of fans, a lot of subscribers and stuff, which I thought was just awesome to see. Yeah, that you all wanted me to do, you know, another countdown series for the release of The Lost Legacy, and it made me think back about those memories of Uncharted 4, right? I mean, Uncharted 4 really marked, actually that kind of already marked the ending of Uncharted the way we know it, because of course it is the ending, that was the ending of Nathan Drake's journey. We all knew that was where it was actually coming to a close at that point. At the same time, the trajectory of developments from the announcement of the game all the way until launch was 2 to 3 years long, full of making videos of course about it and stuff, and that was finally coming to an ending there too. It was just a special moment for us all, right? And I think that many of you, including myself, were just so looking forward to the release of that game that doing that countdown series for it just felt very special to do, was awesome, a great experience. And I thought now with The Lost Legacy, you know, it's a little bit of a different type of scenario, right? The Lost Legacy was first announced as DLC, then kind of turned out to be bigger than, or something bigger than it actually was meant to be, was only announced about a year ago at PlayStation Experience, of course, so that means the whole trajectory hasn't been as long, while at the same time it's a very spin-off type of separate adventure with Chloe and Nadine, which is going to be a little different. But at the same time, you look at it, you think back about it, and I realize that, well, yeah, this is going to be the last thing that we'll be hearing from Uncharted in a very long time, and so I want to make use of that opportunity, and of course, it is then a great thing to also make a countdown series for that. So I think it's going to be, you know, absolutely awesome, and I realize that there is still so much to talk about, so much we haven't discussed, that I'm all in all very much looking forward to the next month, and I think that this countdown series will once again prove to be super awesome and hopefully helping you all out, yeah, with the wait for the game, right? So I already marked down some of the things I'm going to be talking about. Now, I want to really quickly say, you know, this very first part is simply going to be my plans for it, right? You've already realized that hopefully by now, but the countdown series will be a little bit smaller than what Uncharted 4's countdown series was, and once again makes a lot of sense because the release of the game and the game itself is going to be a bit smaller, of course, than what Uncharted 4 itself was. But still, I'm going to be talking about the story, I'm going to be talking about, you know, the special characters that will be making an appearance, the gameplay, the villain, the set pieces we can expect, the ending, maybe some of the multiplayer stuff. I haven't done, for example, an analysis yet of the extended gameplay demo that we've seen, because at the time I was sadly unavailable. And then hopefully we're going to kind of course, work our way towards the moment where it comes out. I might be receiving the game early, so you may be seeing an unboxing for the game, of course, again, and also ultimately a review, of course, which is, I think, really gonna be really big. And maybe even if there's gonna be extra news being released or a new trailer or something that's gonna be coming out, of course you can expect to see coverage of that on my channel too. But all in all, what I want to say is that for now the plan pretty much is that moving forward, I'm gonna be releasing an episode in this countdown series simply once every week on Sunday for the next, you know, 4 weeks or something like that, until we get to the final week before release, and that's where you can simply expect kind of like, you know, daily episodes all the way up until, of course, the big moment, the launch of Uncharted The Lost Legacy. So yeah, at the same time, like I said, I've really realized this is going to be that final month we can speculate about an Uncharted game, and after that it's probably gonna be over with the series for a very long time. That's very sad to see, very bittersweet at the same time as well. But what that means is that I really want to make use of the situation, and therefore I've also prepared some awesome top 10 videos that I'm going to be making about some Uncharted, you know, Uncharted related stuff, like my top 10 favorite Uncharted characters, set pieces that we've seen so far, and maybe something like chapters and overall moments. There is going to be so much, you know, Uncharted coverage still coming up this month, because it is the final month that I really am going to be able to do that. And you know, I'm just super excited for it. I'm sure that many of you are going to be looking forward to it too. And after that, of course, we're going to have to sadly move on to something else again, which, you know, is very understandable at the same time as well. So yeah, it is what it is, right? But that being said, I'm just very much looking forward to what this next month is going to be holding for us, and I'm sure you will be too. Now I want to quickly announce one more last thing until I'm going to close off this very first part, the plan for the Countdown series, and that is that I'm actually going to be doing something really awesome this time around, because of course, you know, the fact that a Countdown series like this can happen right now is simply because of all the people that support me on Patreon, and I wanted to do something extra for those people, for the people that help me out in making these videos, that pretty much make it possible for me to do that right now, and that is that I'm actually gonna be making this Countdown series available for every single episode a week early on the Patreon page for the gold tier supporters. What that means is that if you want to, and if you really can't wait to see, you know, all the parts of course as well coming out, you can get a week early access to every single part by simply becoming a Patreon supporter at patreon.com/robingaming. That means that you help me out with making these videos, like I said, but at the same time you get access to all these awesome rewards. But it doesn't mean, of course, that you're going to be missing out on it if you don't want to support me there. You will simply get a new episode in the Countdown series, of course, like I said, every Sunday until the last week where we're going to do it daily. But you can get a week early access to every single part by simply supporting me on Patreon and by making it possible for me to make these videos. So I think that's going to be super awesome. That means that right now, if you're watching this video on YouTube, you can already get access to the next part where I'm simply going to be talking about what we know of the story so far. But with that being said, yeah, make sure to have a quick look at my Patreon page then, which you can once again find at patreon.com/robingaming. And then for now, that was the very first part of the Uncharted The Lost Legacy Countdown series. Let me know if you're looking forward to the release of the game, of course. What more maybe you have some ideas for me to talk about, of course. Let me know those in the comments as well, because I would, you know, I would really appreciate, yeah, hearing some of the things you would like to hear me talk about, of course, could help me in actually what I'm actually going to be making these videos on, right? So with that being said, look forward to an awesome month full of Uncharted The Lost Legacy coverage until that final moment where the game is coming out. So for now, thanks a lot for watching, and I hope to see you again next time.